like an elevator. Any and all beings going to floor number 2, floor number 7, or to the basement, right? I mean, they're all up and down. They're all using the same elevator system. So you need to define who can use your elevator.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. So how do I do that? Because I thought the activation was for other people.
Well, it's how do I want to say this? Okay, so we have an active portal in our basement, but my husband mans it, and he checks in with it frequently, and he set up a net so that only those energies that are of like frequency or high frequency can come through. Anything else has to find a different route on to our land or whatever. They can't come through our portal. They got to find a different one. Because there's wormholes and portals all over the place.
Yeah.
So you just set it up. They just can't use yours. Only vibration that matches or is higher than your vibration can come through your space, because right now it's a way station for everything.
Well, see, there was another portal that was already here that beings were coming through, and a lot of stuff was coming through before I got here. So that's not the one I'm talking about.
Okay.
I'm talking about
maybe I'm confusing the two.
Yeah, I think you're confusing the two, and because I was told about that one, and it is a lot of dark stuff coming through that one, but that's not the one I'm talking about. I'm talking about a ways from here. If I walk maybe a mile, a quarter of a mile from here, there's a portal that's
on the land.
On the land. That's the one that I activated. Not the one that you're picking up on.
Now, the one that I'm picking up on, is that inside your home, please?
You know what? It may be near my home.
Do you live in an apartment?
I live in a townhouse.
Is it 2 bedrooms?
Yeah. And
is there an
upstairs?
Okay, there's an upstairs, then there's the main floor, and is there a basement, please?
There's a garage.
Okay. There, I am telling. So there's no sub below you. There's no basement.
You could say it's a basement, but it's not. It's a garage. You go downstairs to the garage.
Okay. I got you.
Mm-hmm.
That's where I need. Okay. Why do I need to be down there? It's not a 2-bedroom, but there's an upstairs loft. And is the loft used like a bedroom?
No, it's my office in the lounge.
Not that. Nope, it's not that one. I think I have to be downstairs. Now, is that just a 1-car garage, please?
Yeah.
Now, when I'm
using it for storage, though.
Okay, so if I were in a car and I was driving into the garage, so I am facing the garage door, what is to my left, please?
Okay, that's where a lot of the activity is coming from, the people that live there. It's another townhouse, and this guy, he has he uses this hyperspace, all this hyperspace technology.
Uh-huh.
And the one on the right too. And maybe about 10 other people that own these places around here too.
Okay.
It's highly active with that hyperspace stuff.
The one on the left, though, is like the main. It's like the main
one.
That's the main one. Okay.
Yes, that's the main one.
You got to do whatever you can to protect yourself from that energy, because you're just kind of like an innocent bystander that's getting affected simply because it's overflowing. If that makes sense, it's like the toilet. Toilet's overflowing, and you're just getting it by default because you live next door.
But can I say something?
Well, you don't think it's directed toward me?
No.
What did you want to say, Bonnie? I don't think it's directed. No, I think it's by default.
Yeah. The thing is with energies, if you're in its way, you're in its way. So, you could say it's directed at you, but it's what didn't come to be with you. It came because of something else, but of course it's going to hit you.
Oh.
So, do you see what I'm saying, the difference? So I do have to tell you, and who taught me this, I love, I'm sure Lisa will, I could tell you Lisa's going to say yes. But when you don't want these energies or entities or anything that's attaching, well, first you have to clear them, but you can ask them not to come. You can do what you can to protect yourself, put your shields up, because this isn't directed at you, meaning this energy or entity or entities or any, spirit is coming for you. They're actually there for different activity, and you are in the way. That's what they say. And so what you can do is, what you can do, Avatar, is say, I don't want to be in the way anymore. So go on and do your business, but I don't want to absorb you anymore. And you've got to protect yourself. You have to call your guides, your angels, your masters, all of your gatekeepers.
I do.
Because,
Every day.
I feel like if you, what I'm feeling with you is this: you have curiosity, and it's about what's going on. And so what's happening is, because of that curiosity, they are able to get through. And so if you say, I don't want, in love and light, I don't want to see you. In love and light, I'm walking this way, and you stop bringing that energy towards you, which is hard because, everybody's interested. I mean, I'd be sitting out there partying with them. So the thing is that if you have to decide what you want. Do you want to play nice?
I did already.
Okay, because you can play nice in the sandbox and still have them, or you can say, no, I can't play nice. You're really sapping my energy. I can't do this anymore. I'm going to walk away, and I'm going to ask my gatekeepers to totally block this energy out. But when they do that, your curiosity can't bring them back, because your gatekeeper will say, wow, she's curious. She asked us not to bring them through, but that's not what she's saying by what she's putting out into the universe. So you've got to be careful what you put out in the universe. You know what you're here for. You do know that those portholes exist, and you're there to heal some of this earth plane that you are on. And
that's what I'm doing.
But this energy isn't there for that. And this is an energy you're going to be able to, you can heal it away from you, you can push it away from you, but there are other people involved in this energy. So it's not attached to the land, is what I'm saying. Where you really work well, I think, Lisa, and I don't know if you could see this, you do see this, is she heals the land and the portholes that come from the land. You are able to help Mother Gaia, actually, with land issues. And I just think that you got to watch where you're going with that, because, again, I don't feel these energies or entities that are out there that you see to the left that are bothering or your energy field or your auric field are really for you.
Okay.
Yeah, they're not out. Especially the ones next door are not out for your highest and best good. I just put. I'm not sure if you're in chat at all today, but there's a really fun book. It's a science fiction book called The Way Station. Okay, and it's from 1992, and it's a great book on this guy who has this house that literally sits as a way station for other dimensions and other beings to come and go, and. The visual I keep getting is when my toilet overflowed. It overflowed and it comes up over the top of the toilet bowl, and then anything in the way of that got affected by the toilet overflowing. You happen to be what's on the outside of that toilet bowl, so you're being affected. But the reason they're showing me a toilet bowl is because the energy isn't good. It's not matching your vibration of a spiritual being. It's actually draining you now. Are they using it for, data collection and that kind of thing? I don't specifically think I agree with Bonnie. I don't think you're specifically being targeted. However, they're collecting because you're there.
Right.
Okay. But I'm really, I've done what I came to do, and I'm going to move. But I don't even know how we got on this subject, but I guess we needed to talk about it. But really,
we always get on all kinds of subjects.
The question that I had was, I have a new guide that's been with me for, I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 years, And she's been coming in so strongly lately. And, okay, about 2 years ago, I won't say that I met this guy. I actually know him because we're in the same circle. And, you know, there was some attraction there, but I really didn't give it any energy. And I was really kind of closed down, you know, at the time. But here lately, my guy I was just sitting here at my desk, and he just popped. He's coming here next month to be a part of his fundraiser. And so I know it was my guy to put the thought in my mind about him. And I just want to see what you guys are picking up in reference to that.
So he's now becoming what you might consider a love interest for you?
Yeah.
Well,
okay.
How long have you known him? I love you, Ibitar.
Well,
How long?
You know what? I ran across some material because I have a big library, and I went to New York about 20 years ago, and I went to a convention, and I ran across some material. You know, it's like a souvenir booklet that he was in just a couple of weeks ago. So it's been a lot. I don't really know the man, to be honest with you, but he's in our the same circle. We're in the same. You know, we're part of the same faith. You know,
yeah.
He's in my circle, but I don't really know him.
Avatar, here's what I'm getting. I'm getting that the two of you have a soul agreement to come together and to complete a task, but I don't know that it's in a capacity of a love relationship. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Well, listen, I have to tell you this because, I'm going to bubble over to tell you this. So I think the same thing, when I meet people. So when I met Mark Anthony and he's, the psychic lawyer, I'm married. So we're not talking that. But I know that we have we have some type of connection from a past life. So that's what I'm going to tell you. It feels like I just adore him. He's my mentor. He flashed into my life about 4 or 5 years ago. I feel like I know him. Again, deja vu, like I was teaching about. And the thing is that we don't know each other, except for the circle we're in. We're in the same circle. We know the same people. We know the same friends. He's been on my show. But solely, we are connected. So I hope he hears this and he calls me up and says, Bonnie, what are you doing? But the thing is that what I feel is the same. They showed me his face when I see you. So just be happy and grateful that you run in the same circle, that you are at the same time. Now, with me, like I said, there is never going to be ever, with him either. I mean, we don't look at each other that way. But they're showing me this for a reason. And the reason is I feel like the soul connection, like Lisa's talking about, is going to take you much deeper into a soul friend, soul fabric, which I coined, then you're going to be so happy that you won't even care about the love interest. Do you know what I mean? There'll be someone else, but you will be so spiritually happy that you connected that I don't even think that'll go through your mind once you do. Does that make sense to you?
So it's a business connection, not an intimate. It's just business.
I don't know what kind of connection it is. I just know it's a connection on a soul level that will actually, for me, really be profound for you. But I don't know that includes, they're not showing me that includes a romantic partnership. So what do you see, Lisa?
I'm going to say the same thing right now. Just be open to whatever it is, but I do feel like it's more. I don't like the term business with you, but I feel like there's something deeper than that.
Yeah, that's why I didn't do it. That's why I didn't go there.
Yeah, whether he's coming in as a teacher that's going to teach you something about yourself that now. The whole time I'm talking, I'm drawing a flower, which tells me that he is going to bring something out in you that is a new experience for you, that you can blossom into something different somewhere else. So just be open to whatever that is. You know, and people get hung up on the word intimacy. Intimacy isn't just having sex with someone. Intimacy is friendships. Intimacy is love of one another. You know, so don't get hung up on it having to be, you know, sexual or anything like that, because you could find more from him in the capacity that you may have him in than anything beyond that.